Don't you just love the different seasons of your life? And people, when they said you would die, you lived. And you look back at the former season and say, now what? I dare you to come up in my face with that now. I dare you to speak against my life again. As a matter of fact, you were the one that got sick for speaking against my life now. When God showed himself strong in my life, now what? Oh my, y'all can say what you want, but when he shows himself strong, you don't have to do a thing. All you got to do is stand still. See his salvation, see his salvation. Too many of us are trying to fight for what we need, but vindication comes from the Lord. His sovereignty has done everything that he needed to do in your life. You ain't got to do nothing except show up, show up, show up, show up, show up, show up. If you get up tomorrow, you showed up. If you get up next week, you showed up. If you go home and pray, you showed up. Show up, show up, show up, and wait to see what God is going to do. Show up, show up, show up, and wait to see what God is going to do. Show up, show up, show up. Just show up. Do what he says. Show up. Get up tomorrow when they said that you're going to be laid off. Get up and go to the job anyway. Show up and see what God is going to do. When they said they're going to cut the light bill off, show up and turn the lights on in the morning. See what God is going to do. When the bill is overdue and they say they're going to come and take the car, show up and put your keys in the car and keep driving. See what God is going to do. Just show up. I don't care what they say about health care. I don't care what they say about the economy. You show up and bring your tithe. See, won't the windows stay open? Show up and bring your finances. See, won't the windows stay open? Bring your first fruits and see what the windows stay open. Just show up, show up. There's a guarantee in God's word. There is no guarantee in your job. Just show up and do what God said. I